from humble beginnings to learning from your failures to becoming a great success. What is your success story? Chip Baker, The Success Chronicles. What's your definition of success? What's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. And we have Coach Wendi Wiese with us here today. And let's just go ahead and get right into it. First of all, how do we know one another? You want to explain that?
Yeah, actually, we know each other from high school.
Yeah.
Well, actually back in middle school, but high school is when you kind of start to develop personality and get to know each other. But Chip has always been someone that's an inspiration to everybody he's been around. He's always been that person that uplifts other people. And so that's something that is very attractive to people.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. If you could just kind of talk to us a little bit about your life story. You know, like you said, from Hearn, we grew up, same town, same school, but just kind of your life stories up until now.
Yeah, so my life story, I grew up in Hearn with you, going to high school, and I really enjoyed having that small town.
Wasn't it a good experience?
It really was.
It was.
It was. I don't know that there are that many small schools that are really doing well. Right. I think that there's a lot of people that move to the cities now, and small schools are kind of struggling. But I think there's value to a small school, value to really being known. You know everybody around you. It kind of keeps you out of trouble. So it was a time when, there's a few moments in your life when you either are going to be worthy or you're going to shy away. And that was a time when I decided I'm worthy, and I went for my dreams. And I'm so glad I did, because I can inspire a lot of other people who maybe don't have all of the background to be in a certain position, but yet have the heart and the drive to be there. And then you, and like you said, like none of that background stuff, where you're from, none of that matters. It really doesn't.
But as long as you understand that you are worthy and you're capable of doing that, and then you go do it, then that's another deal,
Yeah, it's so fun. So played golf for Texas A&M. We even had successes. We won tournaments. We won conference. We, went to nationals. So I got to play all over the world. Really got to go to Scotland to play, Ireland, just all different places. And then after school, I went to Vail, Colorado, to learn to teach golf, and got to teach in Colorado, and then did that for like 3 years, and then went to Scottsdale, Arizona to teach golf, and then got the phone call from my former coach saying, hey, why don't you come and be my assistant here at Texas A&M? So I loved that opportunity. So I came back and taught here, coached for 11 years the Texas A&M women's golf team. And that was a lot of fun. I mean, I learned just as much as any of the players that played for me. Every year I would just keep learning from them and their experiences. It's pretty fun.
That's cool. So you kind of mixed in, talked about your life, and then went into your career. Can you kind of tell us, where you are now with your career, as far as from the A&M to the you're doing some great stuff now? Can you kind of just elaborate on that?
Sure. So I have a junior golf program that we teach kids to play golf. We kind of support them from 5 years old to about 13. And we do a lot of kind of mindset, a lot of helping kids cope with life through golf. And so that's been a fun vehicle to me. It's more important for me to help kids especially deal with life. There's a lot more stresses today than when we grew up.
Yes.
And so to help a kid understand that they can change their thoughts like that. And it's just a matter of, having that little cue that they can think about something that they appreciate, or maybe even smiling. Just putting a smile on your face can change like the hormones and get you out of that state that's not a good vibration.
Yeah. Good deal. And then you want to talk about your wendywiese.com?
Oh yeah.
Some of that you're doing?
Yeah, so right now I'm transitioning a little bit into helping people brand themselves and helping people market themselves through social media and having an online presence. A lot of this appeals to a lot of especially moms that are working, but they're wondering, is it worth it? They're saying, I'm not sure that me not being there is worth the money I'm making. And is there a better way? And if there is, why not go for it? Because if you can make money and be there for your family, why not? And so that's what I'm working on. My inspiration, my passion is to be able to help people understand you don't have to go the same route that has been gone before you. There's another way, and if you'll step outside your comfort zone just a little, then you might be able to see that you can have everything that you've always wanted. Keep your integrity. You can, just have that freedom and inspiration for other people to do the same thing. I want people to be happy. I want them to be thankful, to have gratitude, because that gratitude goes so far in life. And I think when we get stuck in a rut and we don't see a way out, that's where I come in. And I say, wait a minute, knock on your door. There is another way if you want.
But you have to choose that. You
have to choose. It's not for me to choose. But getting the message out to people, like, there is a better way. There's other things that you can do. If you think that you went to school to do this and that's who you are, that's not who you are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go. What are 3 things that you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
Wow. It's kind of funny, but my first thing that I'm really proud of is my family. Yeah. I'm so proud of the choice that I made in my husband.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's the best. Guy. And then I'm so proud of my kids. I love, the things that they learn, the things that they teach me, and just, they love life. It's really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What is your definition of success?
My definition of success would be, worthiness, gratitude. Someone that has that ability to, when it comes to money, let's say, has the ability to understand that money's just a reflection of the value you bring to the marketplace. It's not you. It doesn't define you. Yeah. And to have that nice relationship with money in that way, like, if I don't have money, I'm not bringing a whole lot of value to the marketplace, or to the world is a better way to say it. And spiritually, I would say that is a huge component. You can't just say money. You can't just say a spiritual connection. For me, I want to have a balance between good relationships and that relationship with God, that you're connected to the Creator. And instead of being in that scarcity mindset that you see in the world, you're in that creation mindset. You're in that mode of you want to create, and you let God lead you. So you just kind of tell God your wishes, and then you leave it up to Him to give it to you in the way that He wants to. It's not we're not in control of that.
Yeah, put you in the blender, mix you up, and boom, there you go, magic shake.
That's right. It's so fun when you know that you're guided.
Right.
That is such a cool presence, and I know you know that.
Yes,
you're guided.
Yes,
you
definitely.
Can see it.
Yeah, it's just a humble spirit, like you said, a growth mindset. Being in the place of knowing that I'm thankful for the things that I've been blessed to experience and do, but then also looking for opportunities to be better. Because I think there's always opportunity to learn something and to find ways to be better.
I agree.
Yeah.
Learning is one of those components for me. If I'm not learning, I'm not really happy.
Yeah.
It's part of who I am. I want to.
I love to learn.
I love to learn. Right.
Yeah, and I think I had this conversation with people before. Like in coaching, sometimes some people get in there and you think that, hey, you know it all as far as a coach, but you find out I really don't.
That's right. That's right.
And then you learn from others. I mean, you can learn from kids. And I think when you're able to take those learning experiences, and I learned that from another coach. He's like, hey, open mindset. Ask the kids, hey, what y'all think we can do? Let's do it. And then they buy in, and you created this. Well, let's go get it.
So much more valuable when they say it.
Yes, ownership and buy in, and you just go get it done together as a team. Yep. What do you think it takes to achieve success?
I would say again that relationship between, well, first, appreciation.
There you go. Yeah. I agree with that.
Without that, really nothing. I was told a story just the other day from Brian Finale about a penny on the ground. And he just asked the group, he said, would you pick up a penny if it was sitting on the ground? And the response was kind of half and half. Like some people would pick it up, some people wouldn't. And he said, if you want more in life, if you are, if you're communicating with God and you're asking for more, why would you pass up that penny? The moment you pass up that penny, you're telling God, I don't need anything, I'm full. I've already got everything that I need. And so it's kind of an interesting
no, that's perfect.
viewpoint. It's like you're never God guides you. If you see that penny, you reach down and pick it up. Don't leave it there.
Right.
If you want more, you've got to make room for more. So there's just I guess it all boils down to just knowing that you're guided.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for interviewing with our Success Chronicles. And if you want to, I'm going to let you get a chance to kind of plug your stuff, so people can go check you out and see. Because like I told you, I think you're doing amazing things.
Thank you.
What you're doing, it inspires and helps others. And so, you can catch her at wendywiese.com.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of different motivational things there. And it's good stuff. And so, thanks.
Thank you
so much for
Appreciate
interviewing. Thanks for watching this episode of the Success Chronicles. We'll see you next time. God bless. Hey everybody, we're here with Coach Wendi Wiese. As an addition to the Success Chronicles, we're going to talk a little bit about overcoming. And we had some interesting conversations about, stories and scenarios. And we just want to talk a little bit about, you overcoming some things and adversities to you, if you could?
Yeah, so I want to talk a little bit about overcoming what some people might see as obstacles. When I grew up going to school, we had a little 9-hole course, which was awesome to me. I got everything that I needed out of that.
That's what you knew.
Right. But when it came to getting your resume together to play college golf at a big, Division I school, it wasn't something that would really attract a Division I coach. I didn't have the pedigree that a lot of the players that were on the team had. I didn't have the tournament experience. I didn't have, all of the training that golf often requires. But one thing that I had that the coach, because I'm pretty local, I'm fortunate that the coach could see that I would work hard. She saw me out there practicing. She saw me working really hard. And she actually told me, she brought me on the team because she wanted that work ethic on that team. It wasn't a guarantee that I would ever play. It was just, you come, work hard, be there for the team, and your team gets better. And that's exactly what happens. A lot of times as an athlete, you get told you're talented, you're skilled, you've got so many skills, right? And after a while, you stop working so hard because you're good. And not everybody, but that's a little pitfall that we can fall into. If you're passionate about something, work harder than anybody else, and you'll get rewarded.
That's a good deal. Well, thanks so much for sharing that story about overcoming with us. See you next time on the Success Chronicles.